G-man stand, it's impossible to touch dance. I got a deranged temper with a short fuse. I don't know what you thought, but you gon' lose. I'm bad news. Satan turn me loose. Since Tupac got popped, who the fuck you think got the juice? Bill dance.
Hi guys, Herbalist40 here, and thanks for joining me today. So for a bit of a change, I decided to put a little tutorial up on how to make the City Walk guy here from South Park on the Black Ops 3 Emblem editor. Right, so there's two possible options. The one in yellow, which is the more detailed version, which is going to use up all 64 slots, or the one in green here, which is a little bit less detailed and is going to allow you basically to have 16 free slots to write City Walk in the background, which I thought was a little bit better, so the choice is yours. So I have seen quite a few of these Emblem videos in the past, and they're usually like fast forwarded way too much and just to make them very short, which kind of makes it a little bit difficult to actually reproduce. So I've decided to leave in the full video. I only made the two attempts, the yellow one and the green one with the writing. So this one's going to feature the green one with the writing. The writing obviously I didn't show because it is just one icon that I used to create the whole City Walk writing there, so that's pretty straightforward. But for the rest of it, I left it all in. I did make a couple of mistakes on the way, but I'm sure you can make sense of the process that I did here. I might jump in and out at certain points. I believe there's one moment where there's a new feature in this new editor where you can use textures such as materials, and one of them just so happened to fit his jacket quite nicely, so I'll probably jump in there just to quickly explain how I did that, because I don't think it features on the controls menu. I did notice recently that on YouTube, if you select the options at the bottom, you can actually slow this video down as much as you'd like. So if you want to make it even slower so you can really see when I'm free scaling or fixed scaling the items and what I'm doing, what I'm changing, because I do make a lot of use of the copy and paste as well, and that's kind of like a reflex, so it goes quite fast. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, if you like, you can also slow the video down in the YouTube video at the bottom. Other than that, as you can see, like, I'm just basically going to be copy and pasting most of this and free scaling a little bit but not too much, reusing mainly the same symbols and icons, so pretty straightforward. I hope you enjoy it. Also, I will mention that you can actually download the yellow one if you know how to do it, because personally I don't. I did watch a short video on the whole Emblem downloading thing, but the only thing that I got from it is it's quite glitchy at the moment, so in that sense I just thought, fuck it, I'll put up the tutorial, then if people really want to do it they can spend 20-30 minutes doing it themselves. So once again, I hope you enjoy, and I'll probably jump in here and there just to explain a couple of the more detailed bits. Right, so here just a little tip for everyone. As you can see, his hairline is black, so the background being black, it's not too easy to see what I'm doing. So in that case, always good just to pick one solid item and throw it in the background, put it a nice bright colour so you can distinguish what you're doing, and in the end, if you don't want it there, you can always go back and just cut it out. Also, as you can see on the controls menu that was just on the screen a second ago, that's gone now, if you use left and right on the touchpad, you can actually move your selected logo or icon to the left or to the right, so you can switch its positioning to allow things to be either in the front plan or in the back plan. Right, so at this point I decided to do the shoulder patches of his jacket, and that's what I was explaining in the beginning of the video. So here I just selected this icon and with the left on the touchpad moved it behind his head, placed it and pressed up on the D-pad. It was very fast there, as I said you can slow that down, but basically just press up on the D-pad and it will bring up materials. And it will allow you to select this particular color. I don't know if you can see in the quality of the video, but there's actually kind of like a material shade over it, and if you Google the City Watt guy, it's pretty much identical what the South Park colors actually were, so I thought I might as well make use of that. um, Whilst I'm here, I tried to make use of as little items as possible, but you know, as I said, it was kind of like my second attempt, so I'm sure there's a way to do this with a lot less individual items and maybe allow you to put in a little bit of extra detail, such as the 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 collars on his shirt. I don't know if you noticed in the beginning I didn't include those because I didn't have enough slots left. Right, so if you've made it this far into the video and haven't given up already, um, I decided that I was going to go back and eliminate a few extra details to include the city walk writing, which essentially is going to be 16 slots to write the city walk thing. And as I said in the beginning, it's all that one shape, and I'm sure you can distinguish it. I believe it's in the icon menu. So basically what I did was, at the end of this tutorial, you're going to land on about 54, so you're going to have like 10 free slots, I believe. So I went back and deleted 6 minor details off of him. I believe I took a hairline out, just, you know, a couple of the bits that I put in the nose weren't quite necessary, so I took them out and reshaped it. It shouldn't take you more than 10-15 minutes to go back over him and take off a couple things that aren't really necessary, or maybe replace something if you really wanted to write the city walk like I did. So that's pretty much it. I do hope you all enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too difficult to make out what I was doing. I know there was a bit of trial and error in there. I kind of used some things, realised that the freescale wasn't allowing me to do what I wanted, so I kind of went back and changed them. So I'll say it one last time: if you were struggling, you want to go at the bottom of the video next to where it allows you to full screen the video, and there should be a little menu there, a little gear sign, in which you can pick the speed of the video and slow it down considerably, which will allow you to really pay attention to what I did. Depending on how the video does, if people enjoyed it, I might jump on a couple of extra South Park emblems for you guys. My boy Wispy Woods, in a party with me the other day, actually suggested me doing Randy as Lord, which, you know, kind of seemed like a genius idea to me. Pretty tricky one though, so depending on how this video goes, I might do Randy as Lord next time. Anyway guys, thanks for jumping in, I hope you enjoyed, and as usual, take it easy and see ya.